Hi guys, welcome back to Coffee with Kareem. It's your boy here, Kareem, and today we're going to be talking about the things no one told you about before moving back to Nigeria. And this is ranging from, the pettiest things to actual important things. So stay tuned and don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's get straight to it. So first thing is, no one tells you you need to drop your accent. Like, I'm not joking. Like, literally, like, drop your accent. If not, like, you're gonna find it hard to like survive, because people are just gonna see IJJB on your forehead. IJJB is I just go back. Yeah, those ones that always say all those, those I just go back kids. I'm not more an IJJB. I'm now just back because I've been around for like 2 years now. Yeah, a year plus, more or less. So yeah, no one tells you about that. So yeah, drop your accent at the door, man. Like, trust me, really, it works. So another thing is, no one tells you about the stress you go through. Like, Nige is just difficult for no reason. Like, little things. Like, for example, I was speaking to my friend the other day. She creates artwork and stuff. So she was saying how hard it is for her to find, like, proper packaging. Something that you could have just ordered on Amazon like this, then it's going to take you months just to figure it out, or it's going to cost you extra. So, little things like that, like trying to order something, oh man, now it comes with stress, man. Like, you're going to town to meet your friends, something that could take, when I got back, I was always like, yo, I'll be in town in 13 minutes. Traffic was laughing at my face. Boy, like, I could be in traffic for like an hour, like sometimes less, but most times like 45 minutes, 1 hour. It's just, it depends on where you live again, because I live on the outskirts of town. So getting to town is, the traffic is ridiculous. So yeah, you should have that in mind. Like, it is stressful, but it's like fun stress, because sometimes I could be in traffic and someone is gonna do something crazy, and then you just be like, man, like, there was this time, yeah, I was in my NYC uniform, and this guy, like, I think he tried doing something. I don't know. I think he almost bashed my car or something. And then I was like, yo, are you blind? Like, can't you see? And literally, this guy just went like, looked at me, and was like, copper. And he just drove off. No, can you imagine? Like, things like that. So it just kind of makes your day, pisses you off at the same time. So yeah, like, night can be stressful like that, but at the same time fun. And you have to know that there's also there is no privacy at home. Like, honestly, like, zero privacy. Like, literally, I could just be in my room chilling, and this is how, I don't know, if African moms, like, just correct me if I'm wrong, this is how a typical African mom comes into your room. She just goes, knock once, open. Like, she doesn't even give you the time to respond or anything. Just knock. The knock is just courtesy, like, not like, it's just knock and open. And I'm just there like, hi mom. And she's just there like, and shuts the door. And then she walks out. Nothing. She doesn't say anything. She just comes to check on you. It's just the way they show love. It's crazy sometimes, but at the same time, it's just fun. Those are the kind of things that you missed, or that you're gonna miss. And yeah, just no privacy. Your siblings, they're gonna be everywhere. So yeah, it's part of it. Okay, so another important thing that no one tells you is to come back with money. Yes, like, oh my, come back with money. Like, you can't understand how much you actually need that. Like, you would come back and think that, oh, it's nice, it's not that expensive, I'll survive. No, you will not, because you need money to survive. And trust me, you just come back with money, man. Like, that's the only way you could actually enjoy Nigeria. Like, you don't want to come back to Nigeria empty-handed. Come back with money. Like, trust me, you will thank me later. Another thing is, money and friendship, they don't mix. Do not, like, if you cannot let the money go, do not borrow the person. Like, honestly, if you can't, if it's something you're gonna feel later, like, just don't bother borrowing the person. Like, yo, just honestly, it just, I mean, it's gonna ruin friendship. Like money could actually ruin your friendship. So just, if you're gonna give someone money, just give the person money with the intention of not getting it back. Cause yo, I don't. It's hard for people to actually pay you back. Like people can borrow money till tomorrow, but when it comes to paying back, fam, they'll just japa, like, And it's crazy because when I was away, like my first time in England, actually, there was this, I was living in, this flat, and there was like five of us, and I think there was something we had to pay for, and this guy borrowed a pound, like a coin, and he was like, it was gonna pay me back. So I was just like, oh, okay. Like, my mind, when someone just says, I'll pay you back, you're just like, yeah, yeah, sure. Like, the normal Nigerian, I'll pay you back. And lo and behold, like a week later, this guy came back to return the pound. And I was like, first I was confused. I was like, what's this for? It was like the money I borrowed. I was like, it's a pound. Like, you don't have to give me back. And it was like, no, he has to. I felt a bit insulted. I was like, oh, does he think I'm broke? Is that why he's giving me back? And later I realized that it's just the culture. Like, no matter how little someone borrows from you, they're gonna return it back. Here, I mean, some people do return, but most times don't expect to get your money back. So that's why I say don't mix money and friendship. If you're gonna give someone something, just give the person wholeheartedly and don't expect it. Don't expect it back. So yeah, that's another advice. Another thing we're gonna look at is you get judged by the way you dress. Oh man, you get judged by the way you dress. Like, I'm not joking. Like, there was this time I was out with my friends, and we went to this cafe. No, it wasn't. Yeah, it was this outdoor place, and we ordered food and everything was going well. I was wearing jeans and just a t-shirt and a hat, just the usual. And my other friend was wearing trad, like traditional, the typical Abuja boy starter pack, trad, pen in the pocket, hat, iPhone, AirPods, bam, and Ben's key. It's just that this one didn't have Benz, but yeah. So that happened, and we finished eating, and then the bill came. Can you believe that the waiter came? Like, it literally walked past me. He said, "Excuse me," walked past me to my friend and handed him the bill, and I was just there like, raw. Like, this guy literally walked past me just to give the other guy the bill because it was very tried, and he assumed that, oh, the guy with tried is probably the boxed up one and me in jeans, like, So yeah, they do judge you, and if you're wondering, I ended up, okay, actually we split the bill. I think we split the bill. Is it we split the bill or I paid for it? It's one of them. So yeah, you get judged by what you're wearing, and yes, that's a theme. The whole ripped jeans, everything. Oh my God, people judge you hard for rocking ripped jeans and all that. It's just Nigerians. It's just the way we are. Like, we tend to judge people. Your hair. If you have like dreads and stuff, you get judged. Everything, you just get judged. I see people that have molo, they don't do yahoo. I don't know, but yeah. You get me? It's just an Nigerian thing, to be honest. And yeah, you get judged for what you're wearing, how you look, and everything. So have that in mind. And you know what? Don't get me wrong. Nigeria is an amazing place to be. Like, we've got some good stuff. Like, I mean, like the weather. Oh my God! Like, we've got like the best weather like anywhere. I mean, I've been to a lot of countries, and I feel like Nigeria, like, we have like the best weather. Like, sometimes I just go outside and just sit outside, like, And my mom's like, "Why are you sitting outside?" I'm like, "You can't understand. I've missed this. I lived in an apartment. I can't just go out and just sit outside, at night." But I could do this in my house. So, I just love sitting outside, the fresh air. Oh my God. It's 100%. So when it comes to weather, like, Nigeria is on point. You can wear whatever you want, So yeah, that. Yes, this is very important. Prices have changed. God. Prices have changed. Before I left, sardine was 70 naira. And now, sardine is 150. Can you imagine? Sardine 150, sardine of 17 naira. How? And the sardine didn't change. No rebranding, no repackaging. It's still the same sardine. Can you just imagine? Like, so prices have changed. Like, before, like, I could go out with like 3K and probably even come back with change. Now, oh boy, if you go out with 10K, you might even end up washing plates. So don't forget that prices have changed, and that's why I said bring money, bring back your own cash. And the last but not the least, and this is the reason why I left this to the last one, is because it's really important, and I actually made a whole video about it. And it's post-university depression. Like, that hits hard. Like, I mean, there's no diagnosis for it, no research or anything, but that thing is real. Like, people get depressed after uni, and I'm just like I said, I made a whole video, so I'm gonna be posting it next, maybe in a couple of days. I mean, I recorded it earlier before this actually, but I just haven't, I've not gotten around to like post it because I felt like I poured out my heart a lot in that video, and I don't know if I'm comfortable enough to share things that personal. So yeah, maybe I will, maybe I won't. So we'll see. But yeah, I might be dropping it, I might not be dropping it. Depends on how I feel. But yeah, so post uni depression is something real, and it's something a lot of people go through, and I feel like people should talk about it because a lot of people don't. Everyone just keeps it inside, thinking that, oh, I'm the only one going through it. No, you're not the only one. A lot of people are also going through it. So that'll be all for today. Today's video was a quick one. I just felt like it's something people should, know about, the whole adjusting back when you get back home, because they're just some funny stories. And I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.